Hey guys, welcome back to ProductNation, and in this video, we're taking a look at the Asus ROG Phone 3 and a bunch of these accessories. So let's get started.
As usual, let's begin with some good old unboxing. The box on this is very unique. We haven't seen any other phone box look the same. The version we got is the 16GB RAM and 512GB of storage. Pulling out the top layer, you find that there's a cooling case sort of thing included with the box itself. Talk about this a little bit later. Getting into the box, you have a cover that comes for it that's very Batman Begins like. It's very flexible and it kind of not very protective, but it's got nice branding and all the openings there for you. Inside the cover itself, you've got these nice little stickers to put at the back of your phone or your laptop, wherever you want to put them. Even the SIM card ejector pin is very unique and very special for the ROG series. Very cool additional touch that I like. The adapter brick is a Type-C to Type-C that supports fast charging, and also the Type-C cable is braided, which means that you can use it very long term. Very nice additional touch. Now, you also get a USB Type-C to headphone adapter because there is no 3.5mm jack. You also get additional pins for the side mount. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Now, the phone itself is there in your hand. The size of it, not too crazy, not too big. I really like the sizing of it, and that is the Asus ROG Phone 3. Pretty good stuff. Let's set up the phone and then get into the overall design. Now, while you're setting up the phone, you have this unique experience of scanning the barcode that's present on the phone. It's not even a barcode, you just scan the logo on it and you enter this really interactive AR experience, augmented reality gaming right there when you start, and you can pretty much just enter a game right away. So this phone is gaming focused, as you guys probably got it by now, and it's really cool that they let you get that right away. Let's talk about the design on the ROG Phone 3. Now, before we do that, the exclusive software that it does come with is the Armoury crate. We saw this on the laptop as well, and it pretty much works the same way. This is the control hub for the gaming phone side of things. You can control things like the RGB lighting for any peripherals connected to it, which we're going to talk about later in the video as well. All the modes can be changed right from here, and you can enter the X gaming mode right from here as well. The lighting at the back looks very nice. It's very pleasant looking, not really in your face. I really like how it looks. The overall design of the phone is very cool looking, and it's not very obtrusive at all. Activating the X mode pushes it to its max limit, and you can get that max performance out of it. There's a little see-through window there as well. It has a fingerprint scanner right there in the front. Not the fastest, but not the slowest either. In terms of connectivity, you just have an input for the Type-C right there at the bottom, and there's a plugged-in input for Type-C and docking on the left side of the phone. We're going to talk about this a little bit later, so just hold on for that. Now, on the right side of the phone, you also get the air triggers, which are haptic feedback triggers at the right side of the phone. More on this later as well. Display and media consumption on this is really great. We're going to talk about display a little bit later, but first let's talk about the surround sound because it's really loud and really good.
Using this day to day. So let's get started with overall build quality and design on the Asus ROG Strix SCAR 15. You've got a nice ventilation system all around to keep the laptop cool even during
So the display on this is a 6.59-inch AMOLED screen that goes up to 144 Hz in refresh rate. Now, when I say it's smooth, it's really smooth. We're going to default to 144 Hz because that's how we want to use it. Squeezing the phone at the bottom, you can trigger the X mode right away. So what we've done is basically install every application we use for testing, which means Call of Duty. And we're going to talk about the air triggers first because that's something that's very unique to this phone. So if you get into the phone, you have a thing called the game Genie that basically allows you to control all these different settings from the phone itself for optimizing your gameplay experience. So you can trigger this bar at the bottom that basically shows you all the performance for the CPU, GPU, battery, and also what frame rate you're playing at. The air triggers can be controlled right from here as well. They're configurable, and as you see when I press them down, you see a little light underneath where my fingers are, showing red or blue depending on what you're configuring it for. So in COD, I made my right trigger shoot and my left trigger jump, which gives me a significant advantage over my opponents. As you can see, I can shoot and then I can jump right away to get that proper advantage. Without this kind of grip, it's a little bit difficult to do it just single-handedly. So gaming experience, pretty solid. Let's show off a little bit of a gaming montage using this because it's so much easier using the right trigger. As you can see, even in the screen recording, you can see that I'm using the air triggers and not the button itself. Since it's remapped, you can kind of just get away with that and it works really well. There's no lag or delay as I've seen. Now, playing games that support 144Hz is an absolute treat. As you can see, the FPS at the bottom middle is between 100 and 140. It worked really well, and the experience overall is very immersive, very smooth. One of the best phone gaming experiences I've ever had. Alright, let's talk about the accessories. Now, these accessories are a lot. There's a lot of accessories to talk about, and we're gonna go through all of them very briefly. If you guys want to see a full video on this, we can do that later as well. The first one is the dual display. This thing is absolutely brilliant. It's called the Twin Display, and it is by Republic of Gamers, and it's made perfectly for this phone itself. Remember how we talked about there's that side mounted thing at the left side of the phone? You can easily store that in once you remove the plug, and you can plug in the USB Type-C input there on the side. Once you do open it up, it works pretty much like a mini tablet or like a Nintendo DS from back in the day. Dual displays, you get a twin display setup, and it works really well. It pretty much replicates your phone into two, and you can multitask with it and not only game. So if you want to watch a video and read an article at the same time, you can easily do that. As you can see, we're watching a video up there and reading an article on Chrome at the bottom, and it works seamlessly. No lag, no delay whatsoever. You can open any application you want, and let's actually just jump into Armoury Crate to find games that are supported for Twin Display. You can actually check that out within Armoury Crate itself. It tells you which applications or games support the Twin Display. We're gonna get Asphalt because I kind of know how to play that game. Now, in Asphalt itself, as you can see, the top display becomes my gaming screen, and the bottom display becomes my map and my controls. So when I'm playing this way, the top display is just for looking, and the bottom display is just for tapping. It pretty much transformed this into a DS like I talked about. Really great stuff, really immersive experience as well. And the display both ways works really well. You can actually switch it around as well if you want, but this is the best setup for it. Design-wise, quality-wise, build-wise, it's really good, really sturdy, and it feels really good. Using this, you can charge it at the back as well. Really good experience. Now, the included cooling case with the phone itself also works really well. Also RGB lit up, and you can control those lights from the Armoury Crate like we talked about. All of these lights are synced using the Armoury Crate. You can go for the Aura Sync lighting, and everything works from there. The cooling case works really well, keeps the temperature of the phone down. The phone on its own does not overheat at all, but this really helps keep that throttling down if you're going to be going for long hours of intensive gaming. Now, gaming on this does not ruin your grip, and it's really great. Speaking of Aura Sync and lighting, the earphones that you can get for this as well support ANC and also have the RGB lighting if you're really into that. As you can see, the RGB lighting is synced to the phone itself, so you'll have that replicated RGB look to it, and everyone will know you have RGB. And the ANC on this is surprisingly really good. As you can see, I was kind of shocked by how good the ANC was right there. I was like, oh my god, it's actually very good. There's also a docking system that we tried out with a bunch of inputs, guys. Look at the amount of inputs you have, as well as a fan. When you plug it in, RGB lighting again synced across it, and it gives you that signal that it's connected. The next thing we talked about is the portable monitor. This thing is absolutely insane. I think we'll do a separate review on this as well because it's so good. Really worth talking about. 17.3-inch display, portable, runs on battery. You can take it anywhere with you, comes with a carrying case, and we basically wanted to connect this to the monitor to see that immersive gaming experience if you want to use it as a console. The monitor itself is very slim and thin. I think we're going to make a separate video on this. It's really worth it. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do that. Really worth it. This monitor is 240Hz in refresh rate as well. Absolutely insane. Connecting the phone to the dock basically replicates your screen, and you get to connect it right away to the monitor itself. Now, you can game in this and use it like a console handheld, which is really great, or you can use the next accessory that is a clipping mount for your controller, whichever controller you're using. You can get up to 144Hz in this, and the monitor will support that. You can use this with any monitor, but we're just using this one because it's really cool. Now, remember I talked about the mounting hook for your controller. It comes with the Xbox version, the Google Stadia version, or the PS4 version. We're going to be using the PS4 controller because that's what we had on hand. Clipping it on is quite simple. It's not the sturdiest of clips, but it does get the job done. Connecting it through Bluetooth, you pretty much are connected and good to go. You can use this as a console. I don't really like the Bluetooth connection because it's kind of iffy, but if you connect it to the monitor, you pretty much transform this into a console, and it's absolutely brilliant.
And that's about it, guys. That's our review of the Asus ROG Phone 3. This phone was a lot of fun to play around with. Very powerful beast of a phone. All the specs on this can handle pretty much anything you throw at it. All the accessories we connected it to gave us an option to unlock a whole new potential with smartphones, which we didn't even know was really possible. Connecting to a monitor, you transform it into a console pretty much. Runs really smoothly. Depending on the resolution of your monitor as well, you can get up to 144Hz out of that, which is insane to think about. You even have the active noise cancelling microphone. You have the active noise cancelling earphones. which perform really well. Zero latency, USB Type-C for everything. The Aura Sync on this works really well, very similar to the laptops. You even have the dual screen display to unlock a whole new potential for multitasking and gaming like it's never been done before. So all in all, really great phone, really powerful. You can get away with a lot using this phone. Thank you guys for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and do consider subscribing for more content just like this. And we'll see you again in the next video.